Hello. Today we will discuss the new topic, that is the Fourier series. This is your second unit from M1 and this unit is very important. Okay, Fourier series. In last section we have to discuss about the first unit, that is differential calculus. Okay. Now today we will explain, or today we will study the new topic, that is Fourier series. Okay, name of the topic Fourier series. Now first of all we will discuss the some basic definitions required in that topic. Some basic definition. Some basic definition, because this is very important for this topic. Some basic definition, and first definition is periodic function. We know that the very well played definition. First, the periodic function. The periodic function definition. First, periodic function. Let f of x be any function defined in some interval, then we get after some fixed time we get the same function. Okay, this is called the periodic function. For example, definition, a function f of x, I will write here definition, a function f of x is defined for all real values of x and if there exists a positive number t, if there exists positive number t such that f of x plus t is equal to f of x for all the values of x. Okay, look on the board. Suppose f of x be any function defined for all real values of x, and if there exists, this is very important, if there exists positive number t such that f of x plus t is equal to f of x. Okay, this condition is very important. F of x plus t is equal to f of x for all the values of x. Okay, f of x plus t is equal to f of x for all the values of x. If this condition satisfy, then and then we have to call given function is the periodic function. Okay, after some interval we get the same function. Okay, that is f of x plus t is equal to f of x. Okay, and here this t is called period of a function f of x. Here t is the period of f of x. Period of f of x. Okay, and if this t is the smallest number, if t is smallest, this t is the smallest number, then t is called the fundamental period. Then t is called the fundamental period. Okay, the fundamental period of f of x. This is important, and we have to find always the fundamental period. Okay, t is smallest number, then t is called the fundamental period of f of x. For example, sin x, cos x, sec x, and cosec x. These are the periodic function. These are the periodic function whose period is 2 pi. Whose period is 2 pi. Function whose period is 2 pi. Whose period is 2 pi. Okay. These are the periodic function whose period is 2 pi. Also, the tan and cot. These are the also periodic functions. These are the also periodic function whose period is pi. Whose period is pi. Okay, these are the fundamental function sin x, cos x, sec x, cosec x whose period is the 2 pi. उसका मीनिंग क्या है? That is sin x plus 2 pi is equal to sin x. Okay, here compare with this. Here t is 2 pi. That is fundamental period of sin x is 2 pi. Also cos x is 2 pi, sec x is 2 pi, and cosec x is 2 pi. Okay, then same the fundamental period of tan x and cot x is pi. Okay, these are the basic of the periodic function. Okay, periodic function. This condition f of x plus t is equal to f of x. T is period of f of x. Okay, t is smallest number, then we have to call the fundamental period of f of x. And the period of sin x, cos x, sec and cosec 2 pi, tan and cot pi. Okay. Now, second definition, even function. Second definition, even function. Second definition, even function. Even function, a function f of x defined in a function. Sorry, I will use this pen. A function f of x defined in the interval minus L to L. A function f of x defined in the interval minus L to L is said to be even. Is said to be even function if f of x or f of minus x is equal to f of x for all x belongs to given interval minus L to L. Okay. If this condition is satisfied, f of minus x is equal to f of x. Then we have to call the given function is even function. Okay. Given function is even function. For example, f of x is equal to cos x. Example, cos x or x square ... Okay, these are the examples of even function. Okay. The next definition, third, odd function. Odd function. Same definition, a function f of x defined in the interval minus L to L is said to be odd. It's said to be odd if f of minus x is equal to minus f of x for all x belongs to minus L to L. Okay. For odd function, f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Okay, this is your definition. For example, x cube sin x dot dot dot. These are the examples of odd function. For even function f of minus f of minus x is equal to f of x, and for odd function f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. And this cos x is always even function. Remember this. Also, this sin x is always odd function. Okay. The next point is the basic formulas which are used in this topic. So first is the integration by parts. We know that very well, the integration by parts. Okay. So if u and v are functions of x, then इंटीग्रेशन uv इंटू dx इज इक्वल टू क्या जाएगा, u इंटीग्रेशन v dx माइनस इंटीग्रेशन du by dx into integration dv by dx into dx. Okay, this is your formula of integration by parts. Here we have to select u as LIATE rule. Okay, here select u as LIATE rule, or this formula can be written as integration uv into dx is equal to u integration v1 is nothing but integration of v one time माइनस u का डिफरेंशिएशन इंटू v का डबल इंटीग्रेशन. u डैश इज नथिंग बट इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ u वंस, यहाँ पे जो u है उसका डेरिवेटिव. ओके, प्लस u का डबल डिफरेंशिएशन, v का ट्रिपल इंटीग्रेशन, u का डबल डिफरेंशिएशन, v का ट्रिपल इंटीग्रेशन, माइनस u का ट्रिपल डिफरेंशिएशन, v का फोर्थ इंटीग्रेशन, plus dot dot dot, alternately the positive and negative sign. Okay, and this formula uv into dx, this formula is very very important. In this topic we will use this formula. Okay, here we will use this formula many times. This formula is 100% important in your Fourier series. Okay, the next is the formula number second, integration e raised to ax into sin bx into dx. Okay, integration e raised to x into sin bx into dx. Now I will write answer of this formula directly. E raised to ax as it is, whole divided by e raised to x, उसका कोएफिशिएंट क्या है ये, तो उसका स्क्वायर डिवाइड में उसका स्क्वायर, प्लस साइन बी एक्स, यहाँ पे एक्स का कोएफिशिएंट क्या है b, उसका स्क्वायर, इन ब्रैकेट दिस ए मल्टीप्लाई टू दिस टर्म, दिस ए मल्टीप्लाई टू दिस टर्म, क्या जाएगा ये साइन बी एक्स. ओके, फॉर साइन माइनस साइन इंटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ साइन b cos bx. For sin here is minus sign. Okay, for sin here is minus. This is formula of this. Now third, for cos e raised to ax, cos bx into dx, then same here, in bracket this a multiply to this, क्या जाएगा a cos bx, for cos there is plus डेरिवेटिव ऑफ cos, यहाँ पे प्लस लिखना है, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ cos यहाँ पे माइनस, नॉट माइनस, हाँ, प्लस b sin bx. Okay, these three formulas are very very important. Okay, we have to use these three formulae again and again in this topic. Okay, first formula, second formula and third formula. Without these three formulae, nothing in a Fourier series. तो सबसे important क्या है? This first formula, second formula and third formula. Okay, then after that we will see the some basic results or the value of cos n pi. Value of cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n. Okay, minus 1 raised to n depending upon value of n. If n is even, we get plus 1, and n is odd, we get minus 1. Then second, sin n pi. Value of sin n pi always 0. Value of sin n pi always 0. Then next, the value of cos in bracket 2n plus minus 1 into pi. The value of cos 2n plus minus 1 into pi is equal to minus 1. Then next, the value of sin 2n plus minus 1 into pi, value of this is always 0. Then next, the value of cos n minus 1 into pi is equal to cos n plus 1 into pi. Okay, these are the standard values of the trigonometric functions. Okay, also we know that the basic formulas from T up. Okay, sin a plus b, sin a minus b, cos a plus b, cos a minus b. Also the value of sin a, sin b, cos a, cos b, cos a, sin b, or sin a into cos b. Okay, these formulae are also important in this series. वो formula आपको सब मालूम है, वो formula आपको हुए. Okay, now these are the values: cos n pi, sin n pi, cos 2n plus 1 into pi, sin 2n plus minus 1 into pi, and cos n minus 1 into pi is equal to cos n plus 1 into pi. Also, all these basic trigonometric formulas are important. Okay, now we will discuss the next point, that is the Dirichlet condition. These are the basic. Okay, these are the basic. Now next, the Dirichlet condition. The Dirichlet conditions, look on the board. Let f of x be a function. Let f of x be a function defined in c less than x less than c plus 2l. Okay, this is your interval c to c plus 2l. Okay, this is your interval defined in this interval such that condition first. Suppose this is your function f of x defined in this interval c less than x less than c plus 2l, such that the first f of x is defined and single value in the given interval. Okay, here interval is C to C plus 2L. This is your interval. Okay, C to C plus 2L interval, and integration C to C plus 2L function is defined from C to CL. This is your lower limit, this is your upper limit. F of x into dx exists. This is your very important condition. Okay, this function is defined in this interval. उसका मीनिंग क्या है सबका? This function is defined in this interval and this integration exists. Integral from C to C plus 2L f of x into dx. Okay, value of this integral is exist. Value of this integral is finite. Okay, this is your first condition. Okay, now second condition. Second condition, f of x may have finite number of discontinuity. F of x have finite number of discontinuities. Okay, finite number of discontinuity. We know that the concept of discontinuity very well. In the given interval, in interval. Okay, this is your second point. F of x have finite number of discontinuities. Okay, or may have भी किया तो भी चलेगा. If f of x is continuous, no problem. But f of x has finite number of discontinuity in interval. यहाँ पे finite number of discontinuity is important. And third, f of x may have finite number of maxima or minima in the interval. In the interval. This is your condition number third. Okay, first, second and third, finite number of maxima or minima. Okay, minimum point and maximum point in that interval, they are maybe finite. Okay, these are the Dirichlet condition. Okay, Dirichlet condition. Now after this point I will start your definition of Fourier series. Okay, सबसे important, the definition of Fourier series. Definition of Fourier series. Okay, definition of Fourier series. Definition of Fourier series. Okay, let f of x be a periodic function. उसकी definition क्या है? Let f of x be a periodic function let f of x be a periodic function defined in the interval, defined in the interval, same interval, c less than x less than c plus 2l. Okay, this is your interval. First condition is periodic in that interval, c less than x less than c plus 2l, and satisfy the Dirichlet condition. The Dirichlet condition. Dirichlet condition. Then f of x can be then f of x can be expressed as, ओके यहाँ पे कंडीशन क्या है, f of x must be periodic function defined in that interval and satisfies the Dirichlet conditions. Okay, satisfy Dirichlet conditions, then f of x can be expressed as f of x is equal to f of x can be expressed as f of x is equal to a0 divided by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity in bracket an cos n pi x upon L plus bn sin n pi x upon L. Okay, this is your definition of Fourier series. F of x is equal to a0 divided by 2 summation n is equal to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x upon L plus bn sin n pi x upon L. Okay, this is your definition of Fourier series. F of x is always periodic function in the given interval, and second, f of x satisfy all these three conditions, that is Dirichlet condition. Then f of x is expressed as f of x is equal to a0 divided by 2 summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x upon L plus bn sin n pi x upon L. Okay, here a0 an and bn are called Fourier coefficients, Fourier coefficients. Are Fourier coefficients. Okay, this is your definition of Fourier series. F of x is equal to a0 divided by 2 plus summation, okay, ब्रैकेट में लिखा है. This is your definition of Fourier series. Now we have to find the value of an, a0 and bn. Okay, the values of Fourier coefficients. The values of Fourier coefficient. Fourier coefficients. So first is the value of a0, and a0 is equal to the value of a0 is equal to 1 by L integration c to c plus 2L, because this function defined in this interval c to c plus 2L. Okay, 1 by L integral from c to c plus 2L f of x into dx. This is value of a0. Okay, value of a0. Second, value of an 1 by L integral c to c plus 2L f of x. Now here an is coefficient of cos. Multiply this f of x to cos n pi x upon L into dx. This is your value of an. And value of bn 1 by L integral c to c plus 2L f of x, and this bn is coefficient of sin, correct? तो वो क्या जाएगा, sin n pi x upon L into dx. Okay, these are the values of Fourier coefficients, and these values are very, very important. Okay, this is your series in that interval c less than x less than c plus 2L. Okay, सबसे important क्या है, this interval. First, this interval is important. Okay, after that, this is your series. Then the values of a0 in the interval c to c plus 2L. value of an in the interval c to c plus 2l and the value of bn in the interval c to c plus 2l. Okay, and these values are very important. Your target is to find the value of a0, the value of an, also value of bn. Okay, we have to construct any Fourier series with the help of f of x. If f of x is given, and this interval is given, at that time we have to construct the Fourier series. How to construct? Find value of a0, find value of an, find value of bn. We get the Fourier series. By using this formula, we have to find value of a0, value of an and value of bn. Okay, so for Fourier series, these formulas are very important. Also, the given interval is also important. Here interval is c less than x less than c plus 2l. Okay, this is your basic part from unit 2nd, that is Fourier series. Now in next lecture we will discuss examples on that topic. Okay.